Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Today from Stone Brewing Company we have the Idolatrous IPA in a can here. This is a new beer out of 2018 that they kind of spun off from their single hop series. We've got a really cool video on YouTube and on their website talking about how they kind of fell in love with the Dorado hop, wanted to pair it with another hop. And Mosaic hops was a good base and very popular hop to do that with. So 7% ABV, 75 IBUs, which is awesome. I like this can a lot. It's got their Stone logo here with some hops in the background there. Drink fresh as always. This is one of those, if possible, get it in 90 days. This one was brewed about 5 weeks ago, so it's fairly fresh. Bought it in a 6-pack. I think it was only like $12 or $13. It wasn't outrageous. So again, Dorado Mosaic hops. It talks a little bit about, it says, "Glory be to those who imbibe in its own freshest form and faithfully worship thy hop and the beautiful and blissful bitterness." It sounds like almost something from the beer Bible, if there is such a thing. They don't talk a lot about anything other than that, but what they were really trying to do was combine two hops that would complement each other, and typically Stone does that very, very well. I love the name. I think the name is different. I think it's something where, again, the crowded IPA market, you have to stand out. Stone Brewing already does, but again, competition every month in the craft beer market continues to get even more tight. So again, I think that they continue to reinvent themselves, so kudos to them. They're in my top 5, if not top 3 breweries of all time. So in the glass, as you can see, perfectly filtered. Has more of a yellowish hue to it than an orange. It almost looks like a lager as far as presentation, nothing residual floating around. Perfectly white, frothy, foamy head on it. A little bit light on the carbonation. You can definitely smell Mosaic hops. And there's the Dorado hop. For me is kind of one of those, I segment it a lot like Centennial and Columbus hops. They're a little peppery, a little bit more earthy, not as fruity, not as florally, but again, it's something where you can definitely smell there's another hop in there other than the Mosaic hop. Maybe a little bit of grapefruit, maybe a little bit of lemon, nice pininess to it, but it is definitely a very hop forward, and it should be, aroma. So as we love to say, cheers. Let's get into the glass. That's good. It's a hop. It's a hop in a glass. It's I actually taste more Dorado hops than Mosaic hops. You can tell they're both in there, though. Again, I think it's a little bit more pronounced. It's a little bit more earthy, a little bit more piney, a little bit more of that peppery. There's definitely a nice subtle mouthfeel to it. It's a little bit more on the medium body. It should be. Its ABV is 7%, IBUs is 75. Once again, you can definitely feel it's got a good mouth flavor to it. The finish is nice. It's clean. It should be. It's perfectly filtered. And again, it's one of those that kind of coats your mouth with a very pleasant combination and fresh hop flavor. So I'm a huge hop fan. I would definitely buy this again. I'm really happy that this actually came out for Stone Brewing, because I've had a lot of their one-offs, spin-offs, collaborations over the years, and they have so many of them, it's almost unfair for me to say this, I realize, but a lot of them haven't really like knocked my socks off. I haven't really turned around and gone back and sought them after. Enjoy by used to be my #1 beer until they started doing the unfiltered side. I just think it's gone a little bit downhill. Again, what was my #1 beer back in 2015 and 16, I believe. This is a hugely solid beer from Stone Brewing. It's very, very well done. I will buy this again. I will buy this often. I think the price point is very good for the quality and the freshness. So if you try the Old Stone Idolatrous IPA, let me know. Comments, YouTube channel, or our website, microbeerreviews.com. We upload all the time. Appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.